Hi, I'm Yasmin Fernandes and I welcome you to my world of cooking in What's Cooking Man? To choose your subtitles, go to the upper right hand corner to the setting button and switch on the captions and choose your language. Hi everyone, today we are going to make tavsali, which is a Goan cucumber dessert. I'll be showing you all two methods. One is the traditional method, which is done on the gas, keeping the box on the tawa, and the other method is direct baking. So I'll be showing you all both the traditional method and the new method. Can you see how lovely it looks? So let's get on with the ingredients. I have taken one large cucumber, which I will show you all how to clean it. And we have taken about 2 cups of rice rava. We will also require a cup full of sugarcane jaggery. You can increase it to about 1 and 1/4 cup also. Just 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of ghee, 3 cups of water and 3/4 cup of freshly grated coconut. Now let's get on with the first step, that is cleaning the cucumber. I had washed the cucumber and patted it dry, and now we shall remove the outer skin. So just peel off the entire outer skin slowly. Use a peeler, it's faster that way instead of a knife. And once you have peeled the cucumber, we will then cut off the ends and then cut the cucumber into 4 pieces. Now as you can see, there are some big seeds in this cucumber. So we shall discard these seeds. So taking a spoon, just scoop out the big seeds. Let the tender seeds remain. Just scoop out the big seeds, that's all. And do this for all the pieces. We need a cup full of grated cucumber. Now, once you have removed the seeds, using the larger part of the grater, we will now grate the cucumber. We just need a cup full, so we don't need to grate the entire cucumber. Just grate enough that will give you a cup full, that's all. Keep the remaining, you can use it to make a bhaji or something. Now, this is a cup full and keep it now in a bowl. I've measured it in the cup and I've emptied it in a bowl, and the remaining cucumber I will use to make a vegetable. Now let's get started. In a pan, I have just taken a tablespoon of clarified butter, which is ghee. Now once the ghee has melted, we will add in the rice rava and saute it till the moisture is got rid of. We don't need to roast it till it turns brown or anything, but we need to roast it till you get a nice aroma, but the color must not change. So keep roasting. Now I am getting a nice aroma from the rava, and so we will put off the gas and empty the rava into a bowl and keep it aside to cool. The color is white as always. Do not let the color change. Now let's get on to the next step. In the same pan, add the cucumber, the 1 cup of grated cucumber, and also add the jaggery. I've added the salt to the jaggery. That is, I've added 1/4 teaspoon of salt to the jaggery and then added it to the cucumber. Now, keep stirring it till the jaggery completely melts. So, slowly and nicely just keep stirring. This will take about 2 to 3 minutes. And once the jaggery has melted, we will add in the grated coconut. The aroma is really nice. Now, keep stirring the grated coconut and then we have to add in the roasted rava. Add all the rava at once and then just give it a nice stir and bring everything together. Now at this stage you can even add little cardamom powder if you like, but I have chosen to go with the traditional method, that is leaving it to its own taste without adding any spices to it. But you may add cardamom if you like. Now we will add 3 cups of water. So one at a time we will add the cup of water. First add 1 cup and give it a nice stir. Then the second and finally the third. Now keep the gas flame on low. It has to be very low and keep stirring till the mixture thickens. The rava has to cook along with the cucumber. So that is why the flame has been kept low. Otherwise the rava will give a raw taste. Can you see the mixture is beginning to thicken? Just a minute or 2 more and then we will put off the gas and start preparing the tavsali. First I will show you all the traditional method. We have to make the flame very low as you can. Place a tawa or a griddle. Take a cake tin and we will be placing that on the tawa. Of course, we will be greasing the cake tin and then we will cover it completely so that the tavsali will get cooked properly. Now, let's get on. So, let's apply some ghee to the cake tin. Line it nicely, not too much, just a little. Just brush it gently so that when you're unmolding, it will come out easily. And put in some mixture about 3/4. You have to fill the tin to about 3/4. This is not going to rise. This dessert is not going to rise. It's not a cake. So just fill it about 3/4 with the mixture and then pat it down gently. There. Our box is now ready to put on the stove. So pat it down ever so gently and then take the box and place it on the tawa. We do not put it on direct heat, otherwise the bottom will get burnt and the dessert won't be cooked. Cover it nicely and on a very low flame, let it cook for about an hour. Let's get on with the second method, which is baking it in an oven. So again, take a little ghee and just brush it on to the tray. Very little, not even half a teaspoon. Now, once you have greased the aluminum tray, fill the aluminum trays again up to about 3/4 and pat it down gently. From this we will get 2 trays and 1 cake tin from this quantity. So let's fill the second aluminum tray and once you have filled both the trays, pat it down gently. And of course, in the meantime, I had kept the oven to preheat at 180 degrees for about 15 minutes. So our oven has been preheated and our tavsali is ready to go into the oven. So let's bake it now till it turns a nice golden color. This should take about 20 to 25 minutes or depending on your oven. It's been 20 to 25 minutes now and as you can see, our tavsali is ready. The aroma has filled the entire house. It's so yummy and very healthy too. Let's also now go and check the other box which we had kept for about an hour. It's very hot, so lift the box very gently. Wow! It's got a beautiful color. It's not going to brown any further on top. This is the maximum you'll be able to get. Just touch it on top and it should be a little firm to feel. It shouldn't stick to your finger. And now let's keep it aside to cool. Just loosen it from the sides and let it cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. Do this very gently so that it doesn't break. Now, it's been about 10 to 15 minutes and we have now unmolded the cake from the tin, and I'll just cut y'all a small piece and show y'all. It's turned out really nice, soft and nice. There, can you see? So do try this recipe. Thank you for watching.